there guys, Portal Master 9351 here, and in this video we're going to be starting the very first episode in my brand new Let's Play of Lightseekers Awakening. So, as you guys may know, I've been beta testing this game for 2.5 months, and I am super excited to finally be sharing this with you. I'm not sure how far we'll get in this very first episode, but I do want to go ahead and tell you guys that I do still have my prototype Jax figure, and I will be using him in this Let's Play. So, yeah, I mean, there's that. I should be able to get to some exclusive areas that require some weapons, some figures, some flight packs, and all that stuff. Of course, you can experience the basic game without all of that extra stuff, but when you actually, when you do get those things, it does, I would say, enhance the gameplay experience and allow you to get to some areas that you wouldn't normally be able to get to. So we're going to go into here, press the plus button, and we're going to select the tire axe. Now, before we do anything else, what I'm going to do is I'm going to insert the fusion core into Jax's back, and it is in there. I don't know if you can hear that snap. Let me play that. Let me do that for you again. Okay, you might have been able to hear that. I'm not sure. And I'm going to flip him on. I hope you were able to hear that on the microphone, but yeah, Jax has now been linked, and we're going to go in here and we're going to claim his figure. And so we just got to hold the fusion core buttons for 5 seconds, and we will be able to claim Jax and start actually getting into this. And he's now glowing green, and so it looks like we've got a figure bonus plus 5 attack. So, alright, without further ado, let's jump into the game. Now, normally there is background music. I have disabled it for now, though. Okay, so we are officially in the first little area. So Jax says, "Whoa, those Umbron cannons were impressive. I better see if there are any other survivors on the ship." So you can tap to move, and basically the footsteps kind of show where your objective is. So let's see. What do we have here? Okay, so here's an enemy. Here is a scuttler. So we've got 2 weapons. We've got, or 2 abilities. We've got this bomb that does a delayed range attack, and we've also got this short, this short-ranged area of effect ability. And we'll get XP and gold as we defeat these enemies. You can see that we're already collecting XP, working our way up to leveling up. So we've got to investigate the wreckage. So we come onto this battleship, or whatever it is, we'll see that it has wrecked, which, I mean, pretty obvious. So he says, "No sign of the others. I bet they're making their way to the temple. Only problem is, it's up that massive cliff. You know what? I'll bet I can build a teleporter out of all of these spare parts. I'll just need some power cables, one of the ship's lasers, and a rebuilding unit." Okay, so we got to get airship parts now. So interaction. Things you can interact with will have an icon above them. Tap the icon to interact. So we just got to go around and collect these parts, and we'll be able to build a teleporter. There's the third one. Alright, and I think what he just said was, now let's get to building. So let's build the teleporter. Awesome. There is the teleporter, and we will go and head on up. And he says, "Cool, let's take a spin." Whoa, that was cool. If only the teleporter had enough juice to get all the way to the temple. Looks like I'm going on foot. Alright, now before we progress any further, I want to make sure that Jax doesn't go alone, and he takes this. The Nitro Hammer, our first weapon that we're going to be equipping. So this is the actual physical figure. So if I'm correct, it's going to get a little power boost, and we can see that that's sort of where we came from. So I don't think there's anything back here, but we can definitely see where we're supposed to go. So now we've got to defeat the Umbron. We can see that there's a couple, like that's a Hornet type thing called a Bumbler. Oh, I couldn't see what he said, but it's probably something about these Umbron up here. Alright, so combat. Tap an enemy to target it. Attack your target by tapping it again or using an ability. Use your abilities to defeat enemies in combat. You'll gain more awesome abilities as you level up. And I can definitely attest to the fact that you'll learn more awesome abilities. and we just picked up a pickup. So during combat, your enemies will drop boosters, tap or walk over them to use them. So you got the green potion that restores health, the blue that restores mana, the sword that increases your damage, the XP symbol that gives you XP, and then of course you can get loot such as new gear, resources, light stones, and coins. So as a general rule of thumb, you're going to want to use that bomb attack as sort of your initiator because it has that longer cooldown, and it also hits at a range, so you can sort of get a first strike in on the enemies. So you can see how I'm able to actually even take out an Umbron before they're even able to touch me. There will totally be more Umbron at the temple, but that's no problem. I could blast Umbron all day. So now we got to find our way forward. Looks like somebody's locked up in there. Huh, this barricade is a waste of good scrap. There must be something around here I can use to get through. Bomberson. Beep, beep, boop, beep. What's that? So it looks like this is Bomberson. So cool, an explosion bot, model R55. These things are awesome, and it'll help me blow apart this rubble. And here we have what will actually soon become our first pet, if I'm actually correct, if I remember correctly. And Bomberson will blow up the gate just like that. Whoa, this little guy packs a big punch. So yeah, now Bomberson is ready to join your explosive adventure. Bomberson is waiting to be reassembled. Oh, and I accidentally missed that tooltip, but that's okay, because what you got to do is you got to go into your inventory and use the item, and then you can go into your pets menu, and you can select Bomberson. Now, the reason I have those other pets is because my Korra playthrough has gotten those pets. So before we go and defeat the enraged Trapper, we're going to actually start and go ahead and equip our other physical weapon, the Spin Blade 3000. Go on. So the temple must be across this... Uh-oh, looks like I wasn't the only one who heard that explosion. But we should make short work of this. You can just sort of spam that second ability. And congratulations! So you get to choose your reward, but there's only one reward there, so we get the Trapper Hood. So I just obtained my first piece of gear. So to equip items, you go to here, and you go here, and you go here, and then you go here. And there you go! And of course we get a Gorged Root, which is a crafting item. So now we gotta go up and regroup with Korra. We can see her up there. Jax, over here! Korra, am I glad to see you? Where are the others? No idea. You're the first I've found. Let's smash these rocks and see if we can find the team. Awesome. Come on, Jax, let's get going. And we got enough XP to level up to level 2. And so we learned a new ability, Rapid Regen. So restore a chunk of your health over 10 seconds. Awesome. So once we continue on, we'll be led to the next map on here. Alright, and here we are. So you've got to go up and speak to Micaiah. Now we can see all the other Lightseekers here. Of course, right here, this is Korra the Mari. This is Boulder the Everrock. That is Zyrus the Noxon. Here we have Ilara, I can't remember her race, and we also have Sergeant Ironbark. Those are the 6 of the Lightseekers. So that's really awesome. We actually get to see all 6 of the Lightseekers there, including the ones of Astral and Nature. So, anyways, let's keep going. Micaiah, Jax, it's good to see you safe. The leader of the Umbron has taken a group into the temple. There must be something in there that they want. We must get down there, fast. So Micaiah will teleport us down there. She is also a Noxon. She teleported all the Lightseekers down here. Jax, you and I will head into the temple. Everyone else deal with the Umbron out here, and I will look for survivors. There's nothing back here, although it seems like there would be something back here. Just a large platform. But anyways, let's keep going. So we've got to go up and confront Gut Smash. We can see them all fighting off the Umbron there. Really awesome. So let's go up here and defeat the guard captain. Her, the Lightseekers are here. I'll let Boss know. You deal with this one. They look like a puny shrimp anyway. I don't think I'm as puny of a shrimp as you think I am. Simple. Now we gotta find Lyra. We gotta go down this really perilous looking bridge. This definitely doesn't look safe. And here we see a knocked out body. So it is Lyra, and she's still alive. Poor girl, she's been hit by powerful magic. I must get her to immediate aid. You go ahead, the Umbron must be stopped. And Jax, make them pay for what they've done here. Alright, Micaiah, you got it. I'll make them pay. It looks like the Umbron have dragged something away. Whatever it is, it must be huge. If I follow the drag marks, I should find the Umbron.
Looks like we'll have to jump.
Alright, and here we are down in a little lava area. Let's take out this Umbron soldier. Umbron warrior, you're not going to make it to the ship alive. I don't think you're going to make it at all, actually. We can see Gut Smash all the way up there. First, we got to take out a couple more we got to take out a couple more Umbron goons. Come on, you runts. I ain't got all day. Hold it right there. Well, if it isn't this Lightseeker I've heard so much about, and I thought you were meant to be the smart one. We've been expecting you. Get him. Boom. Oh, you can't catch me. You can't catch me. You can't catch me. Catch me outside. How about that? Something like that. I don't know. Nitro Hammer level up. So as you play, your weapons will upgrade, and they'll actually become empowered. Anyways, General Carnage says, I don't have time for this. Gut Smash. Get in there and finish them off. Everyone else, get this shit moving. I've been looking forward to this. Little Lightseeker go smash.
Mechanical light.
Time to show this guy some mechanical might. So you can scan in cards if you have. We're not going to do that just so you can kind of get an idea for what it's like to not use them. Plus that would just take a little bit more time. Kind of trying to get along here. So anyways, let's take out Gut Smash. He's going to be a little tougher than all these other guys because he is, of course, sort of like a boss. And those little things that he spawned in, those little slimes, they'll go away when you take him out. And now the Spin Blade 3000 has leveled up, and we also got a Light Stone, and I'll explain how those work in a minute. First, Brunt Carnage. Too slow, Lightseeker. You can't stop us now. The age of the Umbron is beginning. Micaiah has taken the Yakona Survivor to Ashwood for aid. When she awakes, she might be able to tell us where the Umbron are going. Sounds like Ashwood is the place to start. Let's do this.
Oh yeah, this will be one sweet adventure.
And we'll talk. Cyrus. Micaiah took the Survivor to Moss Ridge, straight ahead, but it looks like the Umbron beat us here. They just don't know when to quit. I'll take them out, no problem. Alright, we can see there's nothing really through here, but that's sort of where we came from. Alright, so let's defeat these Umbron and get up there. So Time Freeze can stun somebody, and also Pets upgrade, I forgot to tell you about that. But so Light Stones are basically these little stones that you can use to imbue your weapons with additional powers and abilities and stuff like that, so it's pretty cool. The Umbron are after Lyra, the Yakona we saved from the Hidden Temple. She must have seen what General Carnage stole, and it must have been important. Lyra is in the care of Trenu, the leader of the Oakthorn here. Please go and see if you can aid him. I will stay with the other Lightseekers to defend Moss Ridge. Alright, so we gotta go speak to Trenu, who is straight up ahead. So don't forget, if you get lost, tap the navigation button to be taken to your next objective, just like this. That's all you have to do. Of course, the arrow points directly towards the direction we need to go, so that's pretty awesome. And here is Trenu. We can see that icon above his head means that we have completed the quest that he has to offer. Ah, Jax, isn't it? Micaiah said she would send you. Welcome to Moss Ridge. I hear our Yakona friend here has been through quite the ordeal. I can heal her, but I'll need your help. Viva, a wonderful green flower. It grows in a cave just northwest of here, but you'll have to be careful. The cave has become unstable with all the Umbron causing chaos.
Those are some interesting ingredients.
Alright, so we gotta get to the Reviva Cave. Alright, so we can already see that this is a very, very large environment. Let me go ahead and pull up the map for you guys, so you can see that we've basically come down from that path that was up there, and we've come down to Moss Ridge, and that icon is where we currently are. Now we're headed towards that objective, and already, guys, you can see that this is a very large map. Now later on, you'll understand that this world is even larger than that, and there are other areas that you can go to, and it's really, really awesome, I would say, overall. But anyways, let's focus on our current objective, which is getting to revive a cave. Now I'm just going to let it kind of autopilot me there, just because it's simpler that way. It'll be over faster, or we'll get there faster. We'll get to do more in this episode. As a general rule of thumb, I'm going to be trying to kind of go as quickly as I can without compromising like the actual episode, just so we can get as much done as we can. So anyways, Twig, run for your lives! The cave is collapsing! So we've got to defeat the Mall Sleeper, and we've got to dodge these boulders while we go up here. We can see the Mall Sleeper up ahead. Oh no, I got knocked by one. Whoa, doesn't look like that big guy is giving up on this reviver. Alright, so let's go ahead and stun him. Hit him with the bomb. Boom, boom, boom. Out with the Mall Sleeper. Now, which one is the reviver? Now, here's the cool part about the figures. While normally you would have to guess which flower we're supposed to pick, Jax is currently glowing in a green color. And that means that we have to pick the green flower. So, where if you pick the wrong flower, it would spawn an enemy that would try to hurt you, you can pick the green one and just proceed straight through. So it actually simplifies the game experience and all that cool stuff. I'm going to teach you another quick tip. You can actually press on the banner above these towns and you can instantly teleport yourself there. So when we need to return a Trainu, we can simply press the button and get back to this area. So, anyways, great work, Jax. Now I just need the 2 more ingredients for the potion. Frog bile and fire leaf. When you have them, you'll need to get them combined in a solar vial. The Mari to the north should be able to help you with the frog bile. Further north, you'll find a cave that contains fire leaf. When you've obtained these, my good friend Barden and Stumpdrift will be able to combine them. Meet me in Overlook once you have the potion. Our friend Lyra will be much safer there. We now get another piece of gear. We get a durable torso, which we're going to equip right there. Now, we can already see that both weapons, the Nitro Hammer and the Spinblade 3000, have light stones in them already, and this one is a bit weaker than what we currently have. But if it was a bit stronger, we would be able to basically take a light stone out of here and put a light stone, put that light stone in there. So yeah. All right, let's keep going. We got to speak to Frog Keeper Pachi. Now, one important thing to keep in mind is that there are story quests and then there are side quests. So right now we are playing through the main story quest, or the epic quest, if you will, which is of course to help Lyra. But there are many side quests along the way. Now, you don't have to play through every side quest by any means. However, it will enhance your experience and you'll be able to see a lot of cool things that you wouldn't be able to see if you were just playing straight through the story. And you have to complete some side quests because certain areas will require you to be certain levels in order for you to actually be able to defeat the enemies there. So you'll have to complete side quests so that you can get experience and level up. For now, though, we're going to pass on these side quests and just go on with the main story for this first episode. We want to go ahead and get this frog bile, hopefully in this episode, and that's pretty much what we're going to do. So we can see we're navigating through here, and we are to Joybrook Falls, the home of the Mari. So we got to speak to Frog Keeper Pachi. Hey, I need to get some frog bile for a sick friend. Can you help? Can I? Can I? I can. We have a frog. He makes frog bile if he eats something really, really, really bad. Like Creeble food. Get that. Alright, so we got to get some Creeble food. So if we come over here, we will see that there is a Creeble camp, and it's represented on the map right up where you can see it. So let's get this Creeble food. Let's take out these little gatekeepers first up. These enemies are a little bit tougher than what we've seen before, so they'll take a little bit more of a beating before they go down. But we can still take them out with relative ease. Now, let's go ahead and start going to work on the guys inside the base. Awesome. Another piece here already. And that down there is actually our special ability for the Nitro Hammer. That is an exclusive ability that you can only unlock via the Nitro Hammer. And what it'll do is it does splash damage. I'm going to actually provoke a whole bunch of enemies here, and I'll show you what I mean. So let's get them to follow me. And turn around, and we can see that we did damage to all enemies in range. Now that little magnifying glass will actually start us on a quest that we don't want to start on yet, so I'm actually not going to get that yet. This is the Creeble food right here that we're after. So we've kind of cleared out the base a little bit. That'll let us move around a little bit more freely in here, but I am still going to have to take out that guy. But still pretty easy to take him out overall. Alright, now we've got to feed Frogly. Joybrook Falls does not have a fast travel thing, so we can't just immediately warp there. We do have to actually walk there. Alright, so now that we're over here, let's actually feed Frogly. There must be a better way to do this, but here goes nothing. Here's your delicious Creeble food. Oh man, I've got frog bile in my weapon gears, but at least there's plenty for the potion. Hey, you can't leave Frogly like that. He's sad. Give him some fruit from the fruit table to make him happy again. So we get to pick one of 3 of the fruits. We can pick the Sun Peach for strength, the Reef Apple for health, or the Mari Melon for special attacks. Let's go ahead and take a Sun Peach for strength. Yay! Frogly is happy again. You should take some fruit too. Alright, and now we need to find the fire leaf. So, where is the fire leaf? It is up here. So let's actually go and get the fire leaf from the caves up in the north. We can see that there are a lot of things over here as well. Many, many enemies. And we can see a very large boss up there, the Calamari. I don't believe we're currently equipped to take on the Calamari, so we're going to wait a little bit before we actually try to do that. So maybe in the next episode we'll take on the Calamari. But for now, let's just go get the fire leaf. We can already see the diversity of all the enemies up through here and just how many quests there are that people want to give us. And I promise that we will get more into the side quests later on. I just want to make sure to go ahead and complete this main quest right now. Alright, so let's get that fire leaf, and we should be able to run in and out really quickly. So now we've got to speak to Barden. But here's the thing. Barden is over here in Stumpdrift Camp, where you see those footprints. Stumpdrift Camp has a lot more tougher enemies that are going to be a little bit harder for us to take on. So once we're a higher level, we'll actually go over to Stumpdrift Camp, and we'll actually get to kind of see what's over there. I think we've done quite a bit for now. We've gotten acquainted with the game. We've seen what Jax can do, and we're just getting started. There is so much more for us to do in this area, and I cannot wait to share it with you guys. I want to show you guys one more thing, and that is the flight pack animation. I want to go ahead and equip it so that I can show you guys what it looks like. So here goes nothing. Here goes the flight pack. We can see it is the Flynamo. Awesome. Now the Flynamo allows for a lot of really cool interactions. And what I can actually do is I can press this button and start taking flight. And as I tilt the figure around, I'm actually not touching the screen at all. I'm just tilting the figure around and it's moving. So yeah, you can actually use him as a controller, and it actually allows him to move a little bit faster than he normally would be able to. And while he's in the air, you can actually fire off missiles. I'm not sure why he's not firing off missiles right this moment, but I do know that you can fire off missiles. You might actually have to have a target to do that. Yeah, there we go. Firing off missiles, all kinds of missiles. You don't even have to be pointed at it to be firing off the missiles. Pretty cool, if you ask me. Alright, so yes, that is it for today, guys. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. Stay tuned for more, because there's got a lot of awesome stuff in the world of Tontos that I absolutely cannot wait to show you. But anyways, that's all I have for you guys today. This has been Portal Master 9351. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye!